call. All right. In the 4 years that I've been a coach, it was probably one of the best calls I have ever heard, just because of her. If you guys listen to it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Her passion and her voice. It kind of reminded me, you know, of how I feel about things sometimes when you get to talking and you just really want to express something, that this business really, really works, and you really just are trying to get through to that with your team. And, you know, she was so passionate about it. You could tell. She was awesome. Yeah, she had me in tears too, Heather. She did. It was amazing. So if you did not listen to the National Wake Up Call, please listen to that as soon as possible, because you will feel her passion. She spoke at Summit and she was totally awesome. So please listen to that. So here we go. Okay. So this business has completely changed my life. In the last year, I have seen, okay, my baby is 10 months old. It feels like, you know, I'm going to say I started to really work the business when I was pregnant. You know, we built a house and that kind of scared me and stuff. And I was like, I've got to make this happen. And I started to really get things when he was a few months old. Like, I don't know what hit me. And I've had even people at Summit, like, come up to me that, you know, even people that I really didn't even know, other coaches like Brandy, oh my God, what you're doing, your team is awesome. What's going on? What are you doing? So I'm going to give you a list of things. And if you guys want to if you want to be a six-figure earner this time next year, if that is your goal, and maybe you're on here and that's not your goal, but if you are one of my coaches, I'm pretty sure that's one of your goals, to be a six-figure earner. So if you want to be a six-figure earner by this time next year, it starts with you. It is not your upline's responsibility. Your upline is not your boss. Let's get that straight right now. Your upline is your mentor and your support system. We are going to lead you and be an example, going to, you know, pull you this way. Like, we're reading personal development. Why are you not reading personal development? Come on, let's get on the National Wake Up Call. Let's invite to this coach, you know, 3-day sneak peek. Come on, guys, let's do it. Your upline coach is your mentor. You are responsible for your own business. It starts with you, which starts with personal development. And as you all know, that was the thing that I skipped my first 3 years as a coach. I was like, why do I have to do this crap? I don't have time for it. You cannot build this business if you do not take, now if you want to build a six-figure income by this time next year, you can go through old activities. Okay. If you want to build a six-figure income by this time next year, or just even in 2 years, you have to do personal development. And as a new coach, we say, let's focus on 10 minutes a day. But if you're here to build a six-figure income, and I did post that that is what this Zoom was going to be about tonight, you need to focus on 30 minutes a day. It needs to be all the time. It needs to be in your earbuds as you sleep at night. It needs to be when you're in the shower. It needs to be as you're cleaning your house or you're folding your laundry. You don't have to stop doing your duties as a wife or a mom while you have personal development on. I did it this morning. I was listening to You're a Badass while I'm doing Tony Horton yoga. So if you're doing your workout, put on your personal development, put the speakers up loud where you can hear it. It is going to change your business. It's going to change your life. It's going to change not only your business, but it's going to make you a better mother, a better wife, a better friend, and a better coach. You're going to know how to relate to people. You're going to know how to talk to people. So that is one of the things that needs to be on top of your list. It is a 7-day-a-week thing, personal development. You have to be talking to 3 to 5 new people every single day. You cannot be talking to the same people every day. I cannot stress this enough. If you are not adding 3 to 5 people a day, your business is not going to grow. Let's see here. Host monthly challenge groups, which I think most of us do. You need to be talking about them. And as a team, we run once a month challenge groups. So you need to be hosting a monthly challenge group no matter what. Schedule your business hours. This is huge. This was something that I didn't do for a very long time because I stayed home and I was like kind of all over the place. You have to schedule your business hours. You cannot sit, be at your counter like, oh, I'm going to message this person here and then get back to my kids and then I'm going to, feed them lunch and then I'll get back to it. Maybe they're playing for a little and get back to this message. You need to have business hours set. If you work away from home, you need to do that, a little bit in the morning, a little bit at your lunch break, whatever that might be. But whatever, you cannot go to sleep at night until your power hour is done. If you want to build a 6-figure business, you don't go to bed until you have your to-do list done. No matter how tired you are, you have to have your why in front of you. No matter what's going on in your life, you got to have your why in front of you. You cannot go to bed until your power hour is done. If you want, now this is if you want to be in this business to be a 6-figure earner. So definitely schedule your business hours. We talk about power hours and how you can build this business in 45 minutes a day. You can. But if you want to be a 6-figure earner by this time next year, you need to figure out how to get at least 3 hours of uninterrupted Beachbody business. Get your ass in gear. You are busting it. There's no interruptions, 3 hours a day. And that is easy to do if you're willing to get up a little bit earlier and stay up a little bit later. Because I have kids during the day. And I mean, it's hectic right now in the summer. I'm so ready for school to start. I'm going to be honest. But I mean, I've had to make myself, and I realize I do this full time. So it's easy for me to say, I've had to make myself stay up later at night. And I get up a little bit earlier. And be honest, it's kind of funny. I get up a little bit earlier and then I do an hour of work and then I fall back asleep for an hour before the kids get up. If you work away from home, you're doing your workout in the morning, on your lunch, get in 10 minutes of messaging people. Maybe you're dropping your kids off to soccer and you have 10 minutes of waiting in the car. What are you going to do with those 10 minutes? Are you going to listen to the radio? Or are you going to get on your phone and message and go down your to-do list? So everybody can fit this in, even if you work away from home. The most successful coaches have started this business with a full-time job. I mean, most people have to work. So most coaches start this business with a full-time job. So you will figure out when you're, it doesn't have to be 3 hours all at one time, right? It can be a little bit in the morning. I've got this time set in the afternoon when the kids go to bed, or maybe their play hour is at this time. That's when you're going to do it. But you have to be the one to set your business hours. And that is something that has helped me tremendously. So no sleep until that is done. You have to focus. Okay, if you want to be a 6-figure earner, you cannot stay where you are. You have to be adding 4 to 5 new coaches every single month at least. And that scares a lot of people. But if you're not adding 4 to 5 coaches a month, the only reason that you are not adding 4 to 5 coaches a month is because you do not believe in yourself. Because I have that issue, and like I say, the one book or Audible that helps me is You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. And I can listen to 15 minutes of that. And man, I don't know what it is, but I get on Facebook and I feel like I can message anybody. I can talk to anybody. I can sign up 3 coaches if I want to. I can do it. I have that confidence in myself. So if you don't have that confidence in yourself, then it might be a personal development issue. What is that? Summer broke hours of the Dick Down. Okay, yes, she did. Oh yeah, I love that. And I also have a list of in the wall group, which I absolutely love. It's for 5-star diamonds and above. They're giving out so much, like the brand new coach training that I'm doing right now. It's 11 days. I'm getting everything from the wall. Every training that I'm doing right now is coming from 15-star, 10-star diamond coaches. Like, this is what I'm doing, and I've been doing my own videos, but it's working. And in one of those today, I think tomorrow, I share what your schedule should be if you work away from home, or what your schedule might be if you work at home. So that helps a lot. When you sign a new coach, this is so important, guys. You have to get them started right. You cannot sign a coach and not know what to do. You either have plugged them into one of our trainings. We have a training, like, it's up in, you have to find out what your coach prefers first. If your coach is somebody, and I ask this now, if your coach is somebody that wants to do it on their own time, in the files section, I have put the 21-day training, and I think it's in 1 week at a time, and they tag your name when they finish the first week. Now, if it's a coach that is like, I need to be in a group and I need that accountability, then we are running a new coach training every month, and I put that in our team page. Well, when is the next coach? It will be, we are on day 5, so it'll be next Monday, I believe. I don't have that on the calendar, guys, because this is something new that I'm trying out, because it's a training that I got in the wall, but I'm going to run this every 10 days because it seems to be working, because I'm even telling them what to post every day. Like, I think me and Sarah talked about this last night. Do you agree, Sarah, that it's good? I love it. It's like very, very to the point. Like today we talked about why you never want to be an inactive coach, why you always need to be active. So it's like very to the point, and it's like I said, 10 or 11 days. So I will run them probably 2 or 3 times a month, and I will always let you guys know. And once I get in that schedule, I will start putting it on the calendar. That is so important though, guys. Don't just sign a coach and not put them in a training right away. This is one thing I've learned. Don't okay, we don't start a new coach training for 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna let you sit here. Okay, that is a huge mistake. Because what's going to happen is they're going to get discouraged. Like, they're not going to know what to do. Like, they're like, I want to start now. So you need to get them started right away. And that's kind of what I love about these 10-day groups is like, boom, it's like going to be every 10 or 11 days, and we're adding new people. And then I have an Emerald group that I plan on starting here soon after this group is done, which is not on the calendar because, like I said, I'm still learning. I'm getting all of this information that I'm still trying to process myself. So there will be after the training, get to Emerald group, and then our Diamond group is a Zoom right now, which I really like. Does anybody have any questions about that? It was really good in our training group. We had them do videos, and I would say maybe all but 2 people did their videos, and that was so cool that they got out of their comfort zone like the second day, and I had them do a video of why they became a coach and what Shakeology they're drinking and what workout they're doing. So I think that helps to get them out of their comfort zone too. So get your coaches in training, and that also starts with you doing a getting started Zoom or call with them. I prefer Zoom, okay, because it's more personable. I used to do calls, but I prefer Zooms now. I really do like them, and I always offer that every time. If you are not succeeding or you are not getting your coaches started, it's on you, because every time I sign a new coach, I put it on our team page, hey, I'm doing a getting started Zoom tonight. You guys are welcome and you are invited to come if you want. So I always invite everybody to my getting started Zooms. I'm not gonna say it's my strongest point. I learn every day how to be better. I'm not gonna say I'm the best at it because I'm not, but I'm learning every day. But you guys are always welcome to and you're welcome to invite your coaches as well. So that's really important to get your team started, because guess what? If you want to make a six-figure income, it's not going to be about you selling products, because that's not where the money comes from. Some of my biggest paychecks come and I don't even sell anything. Business is not about sales if that's what you're in this for. Focus on Instagram, and I'm not very good at Instagram. I'm trying to get better. I still struggle with Instagram, but it's huge. If you are good at Instagram, and some people ask me, how do I do Instagram? Okay, I just tell them, go YouTube Chalene Johnson. She knows everything about Instagram. She is the Instagram queen. If you want to know about Instagram, you need to YouTube Chalene Johnson, because she will tell you exactly how to do Instagram. She is the queen of Instagram. So I highly recommend looking to her and not me for Instagram. Of course, Chalene Johnson. Okay, so once a month, you need to be putting coaches in some kind of opportunity. You know, like we have either a coach event, which is cool, but this time I'm doing a 4-day coach sneak peek that I got from the group that I'm in. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have my diamond coaches do videos, and I'm gonna have any of my coaches that wanna put a video in there do videos. I have a really great script for it. I'm changing it up a little bit every month. Here's the thing, I posted like tonight the event in our team page. It's all done for you. All you have to do is invite prospects. That is the only thing that you have to do. That is inviting right there. So if you are not inviting prospects, that is not on anybody but yourself, because it is posted in the team page once a month. We're doing this. So get people invited and quit being scared. You know, do you want to be the person that, you know, is worried about whatever? Here I am in a small town, and I used to be like this, okay? Do you want to be the person that is really worried about what everybody thinks, and, oh my gosh, I'm so scared of what they think? Or do you want to be the person that is in a small town or whatever, and you're like the one laughing, going to the bank, or you're the one like smiling because you are doing awesome. You are supporting your family. Do you really care what people think when it comes to supporting your family? I mean, really? Do you really, when you know that this business can pay your house payment, if somebody as scatterbrained as me can do this, like my husband is going to be making less money now. I make twice as much, more than my husband makes. Like he makes less in 2 weeks. I make more in 1 week than he does in 2 weeks of work. He has a college degree. I don't. I failed college. That just tells you that this business works. All you have to have is a passion for it, and you have to have a drive for it. You have to put your foot on the gas pedal, and you have to go. You have to do your personal development, because that is going to help you to not worry about what people think of you when you're posting your after workout pictures, when you're posting your selfies, when you're posting, you know, oh my gosh, I'm scared of what they think about me or whatever. Who cares? Because guess what? Those people, you know, not to be rude, but if you're really worried about what those people think about you, you're going to be the one that is supporting your family and helping other people. They're not. Everybody needs to read GoPro or listen to the Audible. GoPro, you're a badass. I don't care if you don't like the name badass. You need to listen to it, because she's a Christian. So if that bothers you, you need to listen to it. I don't care. He's going to make you believe in yourself and make you believe that you can build a 6-figure business. She's going to tell you that there's no excuses. You are going to listen to 15 minutes of that, and you're going to be so empowered and driven, and you're going to be excited. Everybody needs to listen to those. And the book that really helped me in the beginning was The Magic of Thinking Big. When I started really getting into this business, and they were like, personal development is where it's at. Okay, Magic of Thinking Big. I'm gonna go get my charger because my computer is about ready to die for a second. Christy, take over for just a second.
Wow. Sorry. Actually, The Magic of Thinking Big is the one that I'm reading right now. And it's the second time I've read it. Like I'm getting more out of it this time.
Sorry, guys. My husband had this charged up for me. But he didn't. He's not doing his job. Okay. Magic of Thinking Big. I was pregnant with Jack when I started really listening to that. And I would sleep with earbuds in my ears. And it's an old school book or Audible, but it's totally, you can be, this business has taught me so much, guys. I don't even think you can feel my passion through it. You can be whatever you guys want to be. I mean, we live in this small town where people are losing their jobs every day. And I just want to say so bad, if you would just listen to me and work this business, you're not going to be one of those people. You can do this. I don't care where you live or who you are or what's going in your life. I mean, I've tried to set my bar high because I have 3 boys. I have a baby that doesn't sleep, and I stress that all the time because I don't take those excuses. I don't. When people give me those excuses, I'm tired, or, you know, this and this and this, or we built a new house. And you know how stressful that is to build a new house when you're 9 months pregnant? Does anybody, really, if you've been pregnant before, it's the most horrible thing ever. And like your husband's always gone working on the house, and you're like trying to build this business and take care of a toddler and another kid. You know, he was 8 at the time, he's 9 now. And you're like, I got to build this business. But if you really want this to work and you have goals set and you have a vision, you do it. If you don't, then you have excuses. So it's completely up to you. You will figure this out because, you know, if you really want this to work out, you can make it work out because there's so much information. And like I said, I like watched YouTube like crazy when I really got like, I'm going to build this business. YouTube was my best friend. I need to be a better leader. What did I do? I got on YouTube. And I said, Brandy, listen to, oh my goodness, I can't even think right now. What's the guy that is horrible? Dave Ramsey, Entre Leadership. I want to be a better leader. I listened to that audio probably 5 or 6 times, and I need to listen to it again right now. I need to do this better. They'll tell you what to listen to. Personal development is where it's at. You have to track your progress. This is something I've struggled with a lot, okay? Because this is probably my biggest struggle in the business is tracking my progress. I'll admit, I'll get on, ask Amanda Graves, because one time I said, oh my God, I messaged her, oh my God, one of my challengers messaged me, and I didn't even know, like, she bought a challenge pack off of me or something. I can't remember what it was. Remember when I messaged you that? And I had totally forgot because I was selling so many challenge packs that month or whatever it was. And I forgot. Like, she was in my group or whatever, but I kind of just forgot. And it was not intentional, but it was because I did not track my progress. And you want to talk about feeling like a really crappy coach. I feel like a really crappy coach. But so you have to track your progress. You know, you might be somebody that does an app on your phone. Asana is something I hear is really good. I have yet to try. I'm a pen and paper person, so, but I do need an app, I really believe, which that new coaching app is coming out, by the way. I'm hoping to try that soon. They haven't said much more about it. We were supposed to, 5-star coaches, like, we were supposed to try that app out, I thought, August the 1st, but nobody said anything more about it yet. And it is supposed to track the challenges for you. Like, it actually sends your challengers a message Like, I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, it tracks your stuff for you. That is like the most awesome thing ever. And I'm so excited to try that. But you have to have a tracking system, whether that is Google Docs, whatever works for you. Everybody's different. Find what works for you and like make that a priority to track your progress, to track the people that you're talking to every day. I don't care if you put everybody on your list, if they even ever ask about joining a group, you put them on your list. Because this happened to me the other day. Some girl messaged me about 6 months ago, and she just asked me a simple question about T25, and that was it. And that was all that we talked about. I never followed through with her. She never asked to order from me. She just asked me. I think that she even had it, maybe. And then just last week, she signed up under one of my upline coaches. So that just goes to show you, because I didn't follow up with her or keep in contact with her, that's my fault. So that is something you have to take very serious, is tracking your people that you're talking to every single day. Everybody in this business needs to have a success partner. Okay, when you're picking your success partner, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. My success partner has always pushed me, and we're different in a lot of ways, because she's very organized and she's very boom, and I'm like more like, you know, whatever. But she has taught me how to build a business. Like, I talk to her every single day. She pushes me. Brandy, where are you at on Success Club? Oh, I'm at 0 right now. Or Brandy, you know, where are you at? Where are you at? And she'd be like, I'm at 2. And we like compete with each other in a good way, in a fun way. Like, I'm going to beat you this month, whatever. What are you doing in your challenge groups, Brandy? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? We help each other? Do you have an Emerald training? Do you have a new coach training that you can help me with? Your success partner, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I don't mean this in rank, okay? But I mean this in, your success partner needs to be somebody that is going to be the level higher than you, as in they're pushing you. So it is going to be somebody that, boom, you connect with, obviously, but it can't be somebody that you have to baby all the time, because what is that going to do for you? Nothing. It's going to be somebody that is going to push you. You want somebody that's going to say, where are you at in Success Club? What are you doing? Why are you not running challenge groups? Why are you not on the National Wake Up Call? It's like every Monday, National Wake Up Call in 5 minutes. Like, I get that message from her. Are you on the National Wake Up Call? Yes, I'm on it. My kids are screaming. I might have to re-listen later, but I'm on it. You have to have somebody that's going to push you. It cannot be somebody that you have to baby and you push. You got to find somebody that's going to push you, because that is going to help your business so much, as having a success partner. Because you don't want to get all your problems on our team page. We talk and stuff. We need our team page to be motivating. When we get new coaches in there, the first thing they don't want to see, Coach Relations sucks. I was on call for 15 minutes and they messed up my order and blah, 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 blah. Is that the first thing that you really want your brand new coach to see in a team page? Absolutely not. That is the step that you vent to with your success partner. That is nothing that we can control right now. But you got to vent it out. You vent to your success partner. Because we need our team page to be positive. Because we have new coaches coming in there. That is the last thing. I've even deleted people's stuff before, because I don't want them to use it. Is Coach Relations my fault? No. But guess what? They see that first thing in a team page. What are they going to think? Yeah, we suck, whatever. That's what they're going to think, because they're a brand new coach. They don't know any better. So your success partner is also somebody that you're going to vent to and talk to daily. And have fun with it. Have a glass of wine with your success partner once a week on a Zoom chat. Let's talk about, what's helping us, what's not helping, how our team's growing, those kind of things. You have to treat this, and I say this a lot, you have to treat this like a job so you can get paid like a job. Okay, if you want to be a 6-figure earner, you can't treat this like a hobby. I don't care what's going on in your life, and I'm just going to be blunt, and I'm sorry. I don't care. I set that up. I'm like, I'm 9 months pregnant. I hit Success Club as I'm in labor with my third child. I hit Success Club. I was at 6 and I sold, I don't know, whatever. I hit Success Club as I'm in labor. I am setting the bar up here. There are no excuses. If you want this business to work, it will work. It's all up to you. You need to, be inviting 2 to 3 people a month to, what is coaching, like we talked about. You need to be posting about that on Facebook. If you're not posting about that 2 to 3 times a month on Facebook, nobody's going to know. So, which it's going to start being on the calendar when we start, we're running a brand new coach training, internship, fancy word, whatever. Make it fancy. Internship sounds so growing up. You have to put yourself out there like that, guys. You can't be like, I'm a brand new coach. We're starting a new coach training. No, you got to be like internship. Think big words. Okay. People are going to want to join you. You need to be talking about that 2 to 3 times a month on Facebook. If you're not, nobody is ever going to know that you're a coach. No, we don't shove this stuff down people's throats. But do you know how many people really want to know about coaching, or they want to be a coach, but they're just kind of afraid to ask? There's a lot of people because they don't know who to ask. But you have to be the one to be advertising that on Facebook 2 to 3 times a month. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And I kind of had my new coaches do that this week. I made them do a YouTube video. This was way out of my comfort zone. Tammy forced me into this. Remember Tammy? She forced me into doing Team Zooms. Like, I don't want to do them, but I'm like, I'm scared. And I'm still horrible. Like, I'm nervous every time we do them. But you should have seen my very first Zoom. I was a wreck. I was a wreck. I was so nervous and so scared what people are going to think about me. You have to get out of your comfort zone. If you want to build a 6-figure business, you have to quit worrying about what people think about you. And trust me, that is one of my struggles. I still worry all the time. But that goes with your posting on Facebook 3 to 5 times a day, which is like Mindy Winder said, duh. If you're not posting 3 to 5 times a day, she's like, duh. Why? Why are you not posting 3 to 5 times a day? People have to know what you're doing, and you have to be adding your friends every day to keep that network building, because you don't want to be talking to the same people every day. I think it's proof right here that I don't talk to the same people every day, because like Jolene lives in Florida, you live in Wisconsin. I'm looking here. I'm looking at my new coaches. Okay, Georgia. I want to say Georgia, Sarah, but it's Texas now, right? You were in Georgia for a while, right, when we met? Okay, yeah. So, it just goes to show that social media is huge. I live in a very small town, and, Lauren is from the same town, Amanda's from the same town, Heather's from the same town. Amy, really, you're from the same area. Like, we live in this very small area. Cheryl, and Christy, I met her at we did a booth or whatever, Beachbody booth. So it just goes to show you how powerful social media is if you work it the right way. And there's just no excuse not to work it the right way, because it's in there somewhere, Bentley. Oh, we're at, okay. It just goes to show you that it works, because that is how you're going to get out of you build your business. You're going to meet people from everywhere, and you're going to build rock star coaches because of that. It's such an awesome thing. Be confident in what you're doing. You have to believe in what you're doing, which I solely believe in everything I'm doing. I believe in Beachbody. I mean, if you know my story, I was a runner for years, and I gained, who gains 15 pounds training for a marathon? I did. Because my nutrition was horrible. I was that person that would go run 15 miles. I would come in the house, I'd open my refrigerator door and eat a big brownie. Like, that was my nutrition. I was so hungry I didn't know how to eat. And I fell in love with this business because Shakeology changed my life. And then the programs changed my life. And, I love running. I think running is awesome. But the nutrition part just changed me. And, doing Insanity, There's something with insanity, and I honestly think it's because it must be related. I love that. I know, Kate, I love food. I still love food, trust me. Insanity, you have to find that soulmate workout for you, okay? It's not going to be insanity for every one of you guys. I'm doing P90X3 right now. I'm loving it. I really am loving it. It's not my soulmate workout. Like I like to say, insanity is my soulmate workout. I don't know. I think it's because I'm a competitive person. And Shaun T, I swear, he got me from a size 13 to a size 4 in no time. And I know I had to change it up because I'm doing 11. I mean, I could do it all the time. And I don't know, it's something about insanity that completely changed not just my body, but my spirit, like everything about me. Like, yes, I love size 2. And that's, like I said, everybody is going to have a different soulmate workout. Some are 21 day that for them, or P90X, the original. And Heather's like me on this. I love Max 30, but it's not the same as insanity to me. I am an insanity girl all the way through. And she's like a full P90X girl. I know that. Yeah, Tony. So you have to find out what your soulmate workout is, okay? As you know, these Beachbody programs, if it's size or 21 day fix, P90X, combat, whatever. You are going to be so passionate about that workout, PiYo, whatever, Turbo Fire. You're going to be so passionate because that trainer or that workout has changed and impacted your life so much that you get goosebumps every time you put it in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, insanity is not everybody's favorite. Like I said, it was very hard when I first started it. I'll tell you that, and it still is hard, but I think it's because I'm competitive. I was in basketball. Our basketball team went to state, and I don't know. A lot of his drills were those drills that we did in basketball. I don't know if that's what it is, but it just does something for me. Like, it's more about my spirit than he's also changed my body. It's crazy. But if that shines through in your posts, people can feel that. You know, it's just like that Summer Tucker was talking on her National Wake Up Call. It's clear if you listen to that call, you can feel that this business really works. And she wants you to know that it's up to you and not, it's up to you. And it's just the same with the workouts. You have to be passionate about it, be confident in what you're doing. The Shakeology's changed my life. I don't care if somebody's doing True Fusion. I don't care if they're doing, what is the other shake that's whatever? What is it that's out?
Advocare.
Yeah. Okay. I know that's, excuse my language, but all that crap's bullshit, whatever. There's nothing that touches Shakeology. I don't give a crap, whatever. They will not argue with me because I don't have time to argue with them because I believe in so much. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm going to say, good for you. That's awesome. Okay. I promise you they'll get back with you in 3 or 4 months. I can promise you. Do you guys know, maybe this is why it's so emotional and so, because it's a journey, it's a lifestyle change, it's not a quick fix for us. Yes, you can count calories and lose a ton of weight by drinking a low-calorie shake, but is that low-calorie shake going to change your life? Is it going to cure you from diabetes like it has Cheryl, 15 bottles of pills a day? I mean, Cheryl Helms has the hugest story ever. She went off of 15 bottles of pills a day because of Shakeology. Is it going to, have you seen her transformation? Is it going to change your life like that? No. You're going to be back to where you started, just like anything. This works. It's a journey. It's a lifestyle change. You're not going to be fit in 2 months. It might take you, 3 or 4 rounds of insanity to get where you want. So be confident in talking about what you're doing. Find that workout that makes you light up, that makes you talk about it and you're excited about it, and people are going to feel that through your posting because you're going to be posting 3 to 5 times a day. And they're not going to feel like you're selling to them because you're so passionate about what It's like Jolene tonight messaged me, Brandy, I sold a 21-day fixed challenge pack. I know it's not, I don't remember what I said. I know it's not size. I'm like, it doesn't have to be size. But she's like, everybody's seen my results from 21-day fixed. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. You could feel her passion. And guess what? That is why she sold the challenge pack, because they could feel that in her too. And they could see, you know, that in her. And that is what you want to come across from your post. Nobody is ever going to think you're selling if you have passion in what we're doing. If you are not passionate about this business, then you need to quit. This is not for you. And I'm just going to be honest. You have to be passionate about it. It has changed so many, like, I mean, I know Amanda has a passion. I think it's still combat, but I'm not for sure. But if you look at Amanda's before and after pictures, when she started as a coach, she was doing combat. And that might be her passion workout. I'm not for sure now that we have so many new workouts out, but is it Amanda still? No, which one is it now?
I float back and forth, but I'm probably more of a Chalene Extreme. I'm
Awesome. Oh, and I got you on Chalene Extreme, didn't I? Did I get you on that?
Probably, because we got into the Select Text about the same time.
Oh, yeah. I love Chalene Extreme, too. If you guys haven't done that, you need to do it. Okay, so I'm looking at my whiteboard. Sorry, guys. So find out your why. What is your why in the business? You got to have a why. It's got to be in front of you every single day. I didn't get to read it all. I didn't have a chance to comment yet, but it really touched my heart, and I don't even know if she's on here. KJ posts in our one of our team pages today. And I don't even know if she's on here. And I only got to read some of it. But what I read really touched me. You know, work this business, because she doesn't do this. Like, she's going to have to go away and work away from her kids, and that bothers her. Do this business, make it work, so you don't have to do that. It like really touched me. Everybody has to be listening to the National Wake Up Call. It's clearly by the hands that I've seen that we need to work on that one. It's a must. I have to listen to it on Monday now. I just do. Even if it's a Monday at 2 o'clock in the morning, or I guess that would be Tuesday, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I got to listen to it, because I just can never get away from not listening to that. Because if you're not, your business will not change. Oh yeah, I love Dana Rage too. Oh yay, Tanya's on. I'm so glad. Build trust. Okay, this is really important. We are not salespeople, okay? We help people. We change people's lives. We share what has worked for us. That starts with somebody trusting in you. So if you're just posting and you're hiding behind a product all the time, nobody's going to see you. They're not going to know who you are. But if you're posting who you are as a person, and you are even reaching out to them. And I love on the National Wake Up Call, she said it best. She was like, people just want to be loved on. She goes, how many new coaches do this? And we still do it today. I know every one of us do. If we post this really awesome post and we're really excited about it, and we think it's awesome, how many of you get back on your phone like every 2 minutes and see how many likes you have? She said it best. Don't we all do it because you're like, this is so awesome. Oh my God, I'm 3 to 10, whatever, 15 now, 20. Okay, we're the same way. That is how your audience is. A lot of people just want to be loved on. They want attention. They want to know that you care. So if that is just you taking 5 minutes in your morning and 5 minutes in your evening and reaching out to 3 new people every day and just letting them know that they matter and liking their posts and commenting. I mean, I've seen so many posts sometimes, where they had no likes, and you get on there and like it and comment, and you can just feel they light up. Like, it's like, wow, we're people, we just want to be loved and cared for. Everybody does. And that's with Facebook. You want people to like your stuff. I mean, I know I posted stuff before. Okay, I'm going to admit this right here. I don't care. I'm going to admit this. On the team page, sometimes I'll post a video or something, and I will see that 30 people seen it, but like 2 people liked it. And that bothers me. Like, I get my feelings hurt. I'm like, why did those other 28 people like my posts in the team page? It was really good. it hurts my feelings. It just goes to show you that we're all human beings. Everybody needs that validation. And so think about that when you're working this business. Take time to like and comment on 2 to 3 people's new posts every day. And I can promise you, you're going to have a friend for life. They're going to come to you because guess what? You're building a trusting relationship. You're not selling them something. You just liked and you're commenting on their stuff. You're not saying you got to get on Shakeology, quit that True Fusion, right? You know how many times I really want to say that? Like if I was a bad coach, I would say, get off that crap right now. You know, I'm not ever going to do that. I have people that like, oh my gosh, I lost X amount of weight by doing Body by Vi. What do? I like it and I say, great job, girl. I'm not going to say your product sucks, but I want to, but I'm not going to say it. You like it and you comment on it. They see that you care about them. That is, this business is a trusting, building trust. You're building trust with them. That's so important in this business if you want to build a 6-figure income. Another huge thing, and I'm almost done, guys. You have to have your story out, okay? You can't be hiding behind your products all the time. You have to talk about who you are as a person. Everybody on this Zoom has struggles. We all do. And you got to talk about it. And I know sometimes you might not want, you don't have to tell the world everything, but you do have to throw in a little bit of nuggets that you struggle with things, because guess what? That's going to build a business, because people are going to relate to your struggles, because we want people to come to us. And because maybe you deal with depression, maybe you still deal with overnight eating like I do, okay? Maybe you deal with anxiety like I do. Maybe you deal with ex-husbands, which thank God I don't, because I actually do have a good ex-husband. I'll say that. He's good to my kids. Maybe you deal with marriage problems. Okay, you don't really have to talk too much about that because you don't want your husband to see it. But maybe you deal with something else. Maybe you've been overweight your whole life and you're still struggling. Maybe you deal with your family issues. I don't know. Whatever that is, put it out there. I mean, I put on Facebook the other day that I failed 4th grade. Or actually, I got held back, but and then I failed college 3 times. That was kind of hard to put out there. But I got a lot of messages because there are a lot of people that, you know, they struggle with that same thing too. Addictions, thank you. Yeah, maybe, you know, Jimmy Hayes put this out there. He had a black eye. It was kind of funny. He had a black eye. And if you guys don't know who Jimmy Hayes Nelson is, he's a coach, and he's also in Insanity. He's the guy who he does the squats, and Shanti tells him to get down and do his squats or whatever. He put on Facebook, he had a black eye, and he's like he's probably a 7-figure earner now, I'm not sure. But he said, I'm an alcoholic, and he said, I don't drink when I'm unhappy, but I tend to drink when I'm happy. When things are going great in my life, I drink. And that's kind of hit home with me, because I'm kind of that way. And he got really drunk and got in I'm not for sure for what it was, a fight or something, and somebody punched him. And when he even did the post, he said, I'm not even for sure how I got my black eye. My wife is going to tell me about that later. But he opened it out about that. And there's so many people that can relate to that. Oh, that's awesome. There's so many people that can relate to that, because people drink to hide or to numb themselves from pain or whatever's going on in their lives. So, you know, talk about it. You know, once, maybe 3 times a month, just kind of sprinkle it in that you struggle with things, because guess what? If you're perfect all the time on Facebook, guess what? Nobody can relate to perfection. So they cannot relate to perfection. So if you have dealt with struggles, everybody has them. I don't care who you are. You have to talk about them. People need to know you have a journey too. Goals are so huge. Write out a list of goals every Sunday night that you want to hit that whole week. So you need a new set of goals every single week. You have to write a list every night before you go to bed. And this is kind of the biggest thing I struggle with, and I don't understand it, why I would struggle with getting out a paper and writing out my to-do list for the next day. but for some strange reason, I struggle with that. But it has helped my business. And Brian Tracy, Eat That Frog, talks about that. Put that list out there and put that list out there and have a to-do list. Chalene Johnson's huge about to-do lists. Okay, 6-figure earner, last thing, more personal development, more adding friends on Facebook. We might tell you add 5 to 10 people a day, but I'm going to tell you something. When I really wanted to kick butt in this business, I added 30 people a day. Okay. When they say 10 minutes of personal development a day, we're just being nice. 30 minutes of personal development a day. Sleep with your earbuds on. I do. And honestly, you go to bed it's crazy. Sleep with your earbuds on. Listen to it on your way to work. Listen to it on your way home from work. Listen to it when you're working out. Whatever works for you. Get in more than 10 minutes a day if you want to be a 6-figure earner, because it is going to change your life. Okay. And follow up with your people. Does anybody have any questions? No questions? Okay. All right. Well, I will let you guys go because I know everybody's ready to get back to their families. And who has a question? Maybe I just I thought somebody said they did. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. Thanks for being on and have a good night, okay?
You too.
All right. Can somebody take a picture of this? Because my kid took my phone. Did somebody get a picture? Look your best and don't look bored. Thank you. Woo. All right, guys. Love you all. Have a good night.
Bye.